What's up, everyone? Joe, we'll let a few people come on, and we're going to have Jeff talk about some interesting stuff. This group likes AI, so.
Nice to meet everybody. Kevin, thanks for having me on. My name is Jeff. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a company called Arcovo AI. I'm going to give a quick history on my kind of entrepreneurial journey. And so I said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to start an agency. We ended up being the 52nd fastest private growing company in the country. We were the 5th fastest growing marketing advertising company in the US. And then by 2021, we're an 8-figure revenue business. But in then November 22, when ChatGPT 3 launched, I kind of lost my mind, fell in the AI rabbit hole pretty deeply, and decided it was time to, every single moment I was using AI, I was learning everything I could. I would tell somebody to start a business that helps small to medium-sized businesses, middle market, integrate AI. They're going to know it's important. They know it's valuable, but they have no idea how to do it. AI is one of the most profound things we work on as humanity. It's more profound than fire or electricity. I fully believe that. I think it will. My thesis is that most work as we think of it today shouldn't really exist. I think that I see a lot of really smart people doing a lot of dumb work and data entry, report building, all kinds of things. And it simply is a failure of imagination. And you could probably guess what we all love way more than anything I just said, which is sitting in our underwear, pushing a button and watching exactly what we want to watch the moment we think about watching it. What's happening now is your future competitor is being built AI natively. They're going to be able to scale without the expenses, without the overhead, without all the things that you and I have had to build businesses around, and not have the expenses, so they can create a better experience for the customers, faster experience for the customers, and cheaper so they can lower the costs. It's not about elimination, but what it'll do is it augments your team. So it allows your human teams to focus on the most valuable work, to get rid of all the repetitive, mundane stuff people don't like doing anyway, to 5-10x the ability, eliminate all the administrative tasks, and allow your humans to focus on the most valuable work. This is my favorite definition of AI because it's so simple. AI is the simulation of human intelligence machines. Now with AI automation, AI can think and reason and logic its way around the breakage, and that's what's transformative. When you bring a human employee on, how do you train them? You fill their brain with knowledge, you give them instructions, you give them access to your data, right? So you fill their brain with company knowledge, you say, this is the way you do this task, and then you give them access to get into the data to be able to manipulate the data. Well, that's the same way you build an AI employee, these AI agents. You create a knowledge base, so you give them information about all the things they need to know about how to do a task. Everything is 100% customized, so if you can imagine it, and if humans can do it, if you can train a human how to do it, you can train an agent how to do it. We created agents that literally completely took over the entire piece. It was a 35-step process. Now it's done automatically and completely automated. Now they can go after hundreds, thousands of opportunities, and literally they reference that. I think in like a month, they looked over 3,500 opportunities and automatically sourced the best ones to create the go, no go. Now the AI agent takes the vendor invoice, matches against the purchase order, makes sure they match. If it doesn't match, it reaches out to the vendor, makes sure to rectify the situation. We built an AI employee team that literally everything that took 4 to 6 weeks now gets done in 40 minutes. It's unbelievable, like how good everything is turning out to be. And today is the worst AI will ever be. It'll only get better. Because if I had this technology when I had my ad agency, I would have been 3 to 5x the revenue with half the team. There's no question in my mind. But essentially what they do is they'll take a drawing set, the way that an estimator does. They'll take the scale, confirm the geometry, measure what the documents prove, and flag everything that doesn't. By the way, we've done more than 350 implementations now. So we've done pretty much, if you can think of a use case, I likely can pull out like, yeah, we did that for this client and give you an example. It'll actually create an audit trail of what it's doing. So it'll inventory what it has, convert it, scale it, extract it, measure, validate, and you can see all the logic that it's doing in real time. The cool thing is that all of these, everything, even if we built this before, everything is built custom. So what we did was we created a marketing platform that automatically built marketing campaigns to the specific people when things were about to expire. If you have data, you can build some incredible stuff.
One of the things for us is people sending in an address, and basically this AI employee will go back to them, take that address, make a map, but it did it with all the sales records or the data points, property search, know how many stories it is, counts how many buildings it is, creates a map, sends it back to them. I mean, if we ever get that where it's just sending it to random people, it's going to get an incredible response. So the cost is so effective to do it with the AI employees. And for a business like Blue Collar Millionaire, it's 24/7. It never ends. There's people commenting, people joining, 500 people a day. It never ends. And they're waking up and they could be exhausted to it.
I want all of that automated so we can create a prospect list and our sales guys can just go hit the list instead of wasting all their time doing the roof surfing.
We were able to use it to be able to prove out that we can actually go in, look at roofs. We have pretty accurate measurements of those roofs, create kind of automated estimates. Once you train the agent, it doesn't matter if you have 100 invoices, 1,000 invoices, or 100,000 invoices. The agent will do it forever. So when you double and triple the business, you don't have to double and triple the overhead, because once you start to automate your business, it's a little bit addicting, to be honest.
But he was basically saying the way to win now is to have kind of a blue collar business, and an AI employees have a baby, and that's your business. And those are ones that are going to win.
There's incredible arbitrage for if you run a business today, people are slow to adopt. And that is the only thing. It's not the technology that's stopping people, it's people that are slow. But if you can automate all the sales enablement, game over.